Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Let's get to it on, this is like day 3 of our great Rancho recovery here. No BS. And one of the things that really rankles me around here is, well, in life in general, it's very poor quality stuff that's sold in stores these days. I've bought quite a few security lights, the motion detecting kind, and I've been very disappointed with the performance of them. So I'm going to go out and pay up today and get some decent ones. Let's look around a little bit and I will show you guys what I mean. This one here on the Shine Shack is arguably the oldest one, and it functioned pretty well, but they wear out after a time, so I'm going to replace that one. Doesn't the sensors, nothing works on that. This one works very well up on the garage here, and this one works well back here. This is the furthest back security light we have, so that if somebody is approaching from the back, which they've done before, they're going to be all lit up here like a stadium. They hit this light, they hit this one, they hit this one coming through here. That one's a fail, and both of these are a fail right now. These are relatively new ones that I bought, and they ended up being absolute junk. I don't even think they ever properly worked well at the beginning. And this one over here needs to be replaced. Right here. This one's an older one, so I can give a pass on that. I got some nice new LEDs, so it doesn't cost a lot of money to run these. Let's see what else. I have these that I don't turn on up on the back, and out here these have worked beautifully. These out here have worked wonderfully. I got one in the upper corner of the house here, which works beautifully. And I got one over the garage, the workshop. And these are LEDs. When you see that little flashing red, that means that the sensors picked you up properly. I'm a big believer in support local business. These CTL are terrible. I got these at the True Value Hardware, and it just sucks. So no CTLs from me. Let's get to the store, bite the bullet, drop a little bit of coin, and let's get some new, better lighting here. Let's get this beast turned around as we head down the road. I tell you guys, the older I get, the more I realize that you really do get what you pay for in life. I'm not saying every time. I've been that person, that gal that just goes down to the bottom line. Okay, you guys know that was bullshit, right? You know that statement was BS. I drop it down to the bottom line, the top line, the midline, everywhere. But I'm finding out that even low-end stuff, to stay competitive on price and things like, it's just like total junk these days. So it's just like a fool's mission. Here I am for the second time in 6 months, replacing half of the security lights. What a friggin' joke. Let's get down to the, I think today we're gonna go down to Lowe's. We're gonna honor my friend Craig and the Lowe's crew and support our wonderful Lowe's here. I forgot to mention part 2 of today's festivities, time permitting, is to get that back deck really cleared up, really cleaned up on the Rancho, and get control before we move into. Now we're letting the outside thoroughly dry. We got to do some more spraying of fruit trees for peach leaf curl. But before we move in to the main house, which is going to take quite a bit of attention in there, for especially the bathroom. So while I'm down here, I might look at some floating shelves for bathrooms to put up, because I'm tired of just putting stuff sitting on the back of the toilet, and it doesn't make the greatest look. I'd also like to get something, maybe one of you guys got an idea for removing that. You get like a line in toilets after a certain age, and there's supposed to be some way you get rid of those, that water stain or something on them, so at least I think it's a water stain. So I got to figure that out. Some people say vinegar and white vinegar and baking soda. I don't know. I have no frigging idea. But we will figure it out. We'll see if Lowe's knows over here in honor of Craig Sr. today. Lowe's. Beautiful day, by the way. It's about 60 degrees already. Probably going to be 70. Delightful. Anybody want to buy some oranges? Yeah. Get to the lighting department. Lowe's knows. Mask up, mofos. Mask up. It's a lighting bonanza. I've got to find the motion detecting light though. I do think Lowe's has better selection. Let's see if it's over here. LEDs, ultra brights. We're just gonna have to pay up and spend the money, guys. No whining. No whining. Every time we try to save a buck in life, we end up getting reamed. Man, this is like the court of King Henry VIII or something, this thing. Wow. Whew. Got some wild looking lighting here. I think Utilitech's probably a little better than what I bought before. But I'm gonna have to stop and really examine these things. I don't need super fancy, but I think Utilitech was good for me before. Hardwired. I might just try to go with the Utilitech. I know you look, oh Rosie, geez, you found the cheap shit. But I gotta find out what the advantage is here. 120, 10 degree reflection zone, 240 degree detection zone. So this has a much wider here. So I don't know. It's like every one is a little different. Alright, we're gonna look it over. I'll probably just go with these over here. Motion activated. It's hard to know which is best. Oh, I see these already have the integrated LEDs in them, so I'll be providing my own LEDs. So, detection distance 32, this one's 70 feet. Hardwired. They're all different. Decided to get this one. This has a 70-foot reach on it, 240 degree zone. Well, maybe not. I don't know. 70 feet is nice though. 32 feet. That's only what? 10 yards or something. Okay, so we're gonna go with this one. 8-9. Which one's 8-9? I don't know which one it is. 8-9. We'll figure it out. But that's the one I'm gonna get. Let's get one of them is 9/4. 70, 240. I only need 180. I don't need a 240 degree. I need a 180. Okay. Let's keep looking, see if we got some more here. We might have to compromise with a 240 in a different position. Let's keep looking. Okay, a little change of plan. I decided to go with this one from Good Earth that has a 6-year warranty, and it is motion activated. It's all integrated to 2 LED lights. I like that idea for the pergola where it's going to get more moisture exposure. I'm going to use this for the 2 forward pergola lights. And then this will be for the workshop side, and this will be for the shine shack. Both of them are sort of undercover. Time to go over and look for shelving here. See if they have anything suitable for the bathroom. Let's take a look. Typical thing, you ask 2 people something and nothing. These, I don't know, as a merchandising person, useless as tits on a board. We just have to scope it at ourselves. Let's see, shelving, little shelves, little shelves, little shelves. Little shelves. I like the kind of floating glass ones. I don't immediately see them here. Plus I'm feeling like I got a whiz. Don't need this. Any available associates? Friggin' help me. Help me. Oh, this will look good in the bathroom. 5-tier steel utility shelving unit. Nice. Nice touch. Oh, Marge, I love what you did to the bathroom. Yes. You never look at these hooks without thinking about the way that poor, remember that movie Midnight Express, that Turkish prison guard, when he got the hooks in the back of his neck, that big slob at the bath place. Oh my God, what a tough movie. It's amazing the stuff that triggers me, huh? All right, we might be getting a little warm here. I don't know. Here's something here. Of course, everything's all open. I'm just looking for a little glass. Probably won't have it, but let's look around here a little bit. I think we're gonna have to go to a place like Bed Bath & Beyond for that, but that ain't gonna be today. I did pick up another suction cup. This thing goes in the shower, up against the wall for soap and stuff. Mine kind of went bad, so I'm glad to pick that up today. Let's keep rolling. We're gonna see how this works on the toilet rust and hard water ring zap. So we're gonna give this a try. It's not gonna be today, but I picked it up. Should work okay. Ended up getting a lot of stuff. I need to replace the smoke alarms, and this has the 10-year battery built in, no replacements for life. I like that. And I got a smoke and carbon monoxide alarm. I need to have that. And I got a wireless doorbell. Here, cool. And I'm taking home some paint chips here because I want to see what we're going to do with the bathroom here. Let's get out of here. Read it and weep, boys. Quality costs money. Get over it. Yeah, quite a money drop today, but you got to do what you got to do. I like this Cadillac, minus the crumpled inside over here. That's nice. That's very hood. Very hood. Oh, my Chrysler 300. What a beauty. Woo. And the lovely little rascal. Another perfect park job. Right there. That's what I do. Let's get loaded up. Yeah, you all are thinking, gee, Rosie, how in the hell did you survive the shock and awe of dropping that money? Poor girl. Yeah, I guess I should carry a monitor with me in case I gotta put myself in the emergency room or something. Shock and all, baby. Shock and all. But on the bright side, on the parking lot, where in the hell is it? I did find a nice little dinky paintbrush that somebody dropped. Only 29 cents. Thus, today is not a total loss. We got work to do at home. Let's get going. I'm going to start here with the, I'm going to put this unit here, we got the Utilitech motion activated. This is the 70-foot 240 degree one. So we're going to put this up here on, mount that on the upper part of the shine shack up near the roof line. Hope that's going to be okay. I've got the breaker box open. Go ahead and pull our power for the shine shack, but not until the last minute. Yeah, I know this whole thing needs a power washing, doesn't it? Yeah, these things just go bad after a while, these sensors, but this is in a good location in terms of keeping it dry. So let's remove our mounting screws here. At the last minute, we'll cut the power. Now it is time to officially de-electrify here. We're off. One wire nut, two wire nuts, and we lost our ground here. Wow. Doesn't feel like we never had proper grounding. Looks like we never had proper grounding. So I'm going to go ahead and get the lineman's dikes and get this removed. And then we'll check it out. You can see what I mean inside. That ground is just floating free there. That's kind of weird, huh? We're gonna have to recapture that ground again. I went ahead and drilled a hole in the top here because I need to capture slave power that goes around the side to the rear light there, and I captured that by coming through the top. It's a really good connection there, and the advantage is that it's a weather protected area, so I don't have to worry about any water leakage at all. So let's go ahead and get it hooked up. First unit is set up. That went down real good. The slave power is working well to the back unit. Let's test and see. Okay, we triggered on good here. We're in the test mode now, and that thing should click off in about 30 seconds, provided I'm not moving. Let's get up here to the deck. I think we got a good configuration there. Yes, perfect. Now we can go set that for the time we want. I'm thinking probably like 10 minutes. There's LEDs. Both of those bulbs are LEDs. That's the range here. It's very good. All right, set this up. Beautiful. Side there, you can see where you make adjustments. I'm gonna put it on 10 minutes. That completes number one. Success. Now we got number two over here on the side of the workshop. What we're going to do is get our light bulbs out, right? These LEDs are very, very expensive. I don't want anything to happen to them. This allows us to run for like minimum money every year. All right, we're gonna cut power and go. This one pretty much looks like it took a beating here. This sensor. Can you say time to shit can it? Let's cut the power off. It's important we test this to make very sure that we're not going to get shocked or worse here. So I always like to double check with the voltage tester here, and we're all good to go. Let's get the new unit. Back checking the other one. Looks like it's doing great here. It went off after 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I think it has a sensor for daytime, which is really great. That lets it override it. That's a really nice feature, and one I recommend. In other words, the sensor is not going to activate the lights if it's bright sunshine or if it's sunny out, or even if it's just light out until such time as it becomes dark. So we get some more. I think we're going to be okay. But now it's time to finish up this one. There is number 2 up. We got it in test mode. We're going to step away and see if she turns off. There she is. She officially turned off, so we're going to set it to the 10-minute mode, just like the other one. Keep moving along. Ooh, had to change out of that sweatshirt. It got really comfortable. Probably in the mid-70s right now, which is beautiful. Back to it. I told you I was going to tack these 2 back over here, the corner one and the one in the middle. And I'm going to get everything all set, so I just have to have the power out for shortest time. I think well, I don't know. Let's get it that on. Hell. What I was going to say is let's power it on, and then we can cut the power and it'll go off. Here, okay, that's on. So let's go ahead and find a breaker that controls that. I think it's in on our panel. I don't know if you guys have seen that, unless you were here years ago when all the renovation work was done. And I put it in a new breaker box and did all this wiring. Here, let's take a look. Let's get a light on. Alright. Get that out of the way. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Dining area, refrigeration, kitchen counter. I think this is kitchen counter west. No, this is the I don't know. They always this dining area. I think it's in this area. Oh, we don't want to pull the refrigerator off. Let's see if the dining area, I think it's picking up its power from the dining area here. Let's go out and see. Whew. It's a big job. You can go back and look at my 5-year journey or all the videos on the Rosie Murphy channel for the renovation. That seemed to have done the job. So we want to go over here and test this side too to make sure we're cold. Pop the other one in test mode. We're good. Look at that. It's got liquid inside of that. Wow, what a crappy bulb. Yeah, this feels like this damn case came off. I don't know. What a crappy bulb. Leave that moisture inside. Ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen that condensation inside of a light. That's just indicative of a piss poor build quality. Let me see what the make is so I don't buy it again. No. EET. Just junk. Just a reminder, if you don't know what you're doing with electrical work, don't do it. There's plenty of competent people out there that'll be able to do electrical hookup for you. Even though I'm pretty sure that the power's off, I'm still coming back to verify with my tester that indeed the power to this is turned off before I get my hands in there and do anything. We are good, so that's good. Go ahead and open our box and look at our new unit. I really like the build quality of this. It's got a nice seal around the outside. You can adjust these where you want them. Got both sides here, and this is integrated LEDs. So theoretically, I should not have to worry about water intrusion and all that. This should be weather sealed for 10 years. Let's come back over here. I want to test this unit before I move on. I'll put this in test mode. I just electrified here. Let's see, we got the timer. Should be a test. I gotta figure out, here's the test mode over here. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, look at that. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be plenty bright. Get that turned down there to the sides. Excellent. Our power off. We got another one to do. All set, all integrated, all hooked up, all good. It's gonna be interesting to see at nighttime. It's getting late in the day already. It just took a while. I had to do things safely And I'm in recovery mode for my injury, so I didn't want to rush it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 new units here, and they're all daylight protected, meaning that they're not going to just snap on when it's light outside, which is great. I always hope every day I get more accomplished than I actually do, but that keeps me moving forward. And this was a great project because it's something that's really rankled me, that I bought these units and they've never seemed to hold up well before. I think paying up a little more, getting a little better name is going to be the key. And I know there's one more question that you all are wondering now that the project's complete. What do you think that question could be? Rosie, did you put all the tools away and keep the shop clean? You tell me, y'all. How about that? All the tools are away. Yes. Guys, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.